Good morning. It's turned out nice again. Motherfuck Friday. It's Friday, the 28th of August, 2020, and you're watching KopTalk.tv. All right, now listen, in every video, in every podcast, and everything I do between now and the end of the season, I'm going to be pimping a project that I'm working on for you guys. www.KopTalkDiary.com. It's a daily diary from the day the transfer window opened last month and until the final day of the season, the 2020-2021 season. Kind of everything to do with what's in the news regarding Liverpool Football Club and what's not been in the news regarding Liverpool Football Club. Insight, behind the scenes stuff to do with KopTalk, everything really. And I'd like you to get involved with it. And if you get involved with it now, you'll be included in the acknowledgements of that project when I get there. www.KopTalkDiary.com. Take a look after watching this video, and I'll include the link in the video below. It's a good way of supporting me, and I think you're going to like it because I'm enjoying looking back already, and it's only been a month. So take a look, KopTalkDiary.com. Right, guys. So listen, I want to talk to you about Thiago Alcantara. Now, if you follow my content, be it here on KopTalk.tv, the podcast, the members' website, wherever. You'll know a few days ago I was saying, look, someone's touched base and said Liverpool are ramping it up, whatever that fucking supposed to mean. And look out tomorrow, Dunk. You might see a bit of hysteria to do with Thiago, and you may notice a change in the way that the online clique, the Liverpool FC clique of journalists, start their reporting, because as you know, I've been saying for a few weeks now, look at the reports. The reports end, or tend to end with things like, but not at the present time. It's not the right time for Thiago Alcantara, which means there is a right time, but when would that time be? And you need to watch my previous videos to understand what I mean. Otherwise, I'll be repeating myself again. But basically, the right time in mind, the short version of that, the right time, there is a right time, and that's when the valuation comes down. Obviously, with Gini, that's a very, related, contributing factor to the urgency that Liverpool Football Club would put on Thiago, etc. So anyway, if you follow my content, you know all this shit anyway. So a few days ago, I said keep an eye on the mainstream media, the Liverpool clique that I call them, to see what to watch their stance, because like I said, they've been ending their articles with but it's not at the present time, it's not the right time, etc., etc. And I said to you, I've got a feeling you might see that change, and it did change, probably since my last video that I did. And we've seen, I think Chris Bascom has put something out a couple of days ago, maybe, and then is it Simon Hughes? Is it Hughes at the what's it called? The Athletic. If you follow the stuff closely, you'll know what I'm talking about, because I've had loads of you message me that watch my videos and that listen to my podcast, etc., saying, "Fucking hell, Dunk, you're right. This has been said. Dunk, have you seen that? Right? Do you know what I'm saying?" So, hey, look, DKB guys, you know what I'm saying? No, but listen. So last night, and what I said to you was keep an eye on those people, but in particular, keep an eye on the Liverpool Echo to see what they do, to see if their stance changes, because they've been the ones that have been the most, insistent that Thiago is not on the radar, right? Now, the Liverpool Echo is not where it was. It used to be fucking brilliant. But it's all changed now. It's all about clickbaiting. I mean, every headline they put out is astonishing, revelation, shock, in the time. It's terrible. It's not the lads' fault that are behind the articles. They've got to do it, etc., etc. However, I said, it's all very well watching, the Liverpool clique with what they're saying, but let's see what the Liverpool Echo do. Because if they start changing their tune, that'll be of interest, because they've insisted that Thiago's not on the radar. So, I'm chilling away last night, and I see one of these clickbaity headlines pop up on my mobile device. And it was titled, Liverpool Midfield Evolution and How Thiago Alcantara Would Solve Future Problem. So I'm thinking, hang on a minute, why are we even discussing Thiago Alcantara, Liverpool Echo, when you told us that he is not on the radar, right? And obviously they've started to come round to they've gone from not on the radar to not at this time to this, right? So this article came up last night. Now, I obviously monitor all the media for you guys, right? Now, so I saw Bascom, right, what he put. I saw what Simon Hughes put. Someone said yesterday, James Pearce is now pushing the Simon Hughes thing, right? I don't know, right? Just whatever. You know you'll pay more attention than I fucking do. I just sit here having a laugh with you all when I'm live on KopTalk.tv, which when this video's finished, if you're still around during the day, Friday, I'll be live on here. Come for a natter. Just go to the main channel page and it'll say live. Yeah. Make sure you follow Twitter and Facebook, KopTalk.tv too. So this article came out last night. I swear down, this is what I did. The minute that article, I clicked on it on my phone, right? And when it opened on my phone, I went right to the bottom of the article. Didn't even read it. I still haven't read it. I thought to myself, I want to see what the last paragraph says. Will it say, not at the present time? I swear down, if God strikes me dead right now, right? That's what I did, right? So I went right to the end of the article, and I'm doing it again right now. So I scroll to the bottom of the article, and it's quotes. So that's like not what I want, because like the quotes is not what I want to see, because quotes are quotes. I don't even know who's speaking the quotes. Didn't even read them, because then what I did was I thought, no, scroll up a bit, Dunk. Go to the last paragraph that's written by the journalist that did the article. Ignore the quotes. And here we go, right? This is the last sentence from the article before the quotes, okay? Right. Anfield sources insist that Thiago is not an active target. But that but on there is the biggest U-turn they've done yet, right? But that may change if players depart and free up room in Liverpool's midfield. They've gone from he's not an active target, not at the present time, but it may change. Now, if you haven't watched my videos over the last few days, you probably don't get it. You're probably like, I don't get it, Fatty. What are you doing? What are you talking about? Right, listen, that, trust me, right, is them starting a little U-turn, right? Well, I'd say it was a big U-turn, personally. Because all of their articles end, that he's not at the present. Because just scroll back through them. Go back through them. Or even if it's not the articles, go on their live daily blog thing. And they'll give you big chunks of what's being said, and then at the end it'll say, but it's not at the present time. All right, that's a U-turn. That's different. That is different. I'm fielding sources that Thiago is not an active target, but that may change if players depart and free up room in Liverpool's midfield. That sentence there is critical. All right, it's critical. So it ties in with what I said. Keep an eye out with the click, what they say. They've started fucking putting some bits and pieces out now, and now they're U-turning as well. You get it? If you don't get it, you're obviously not there. All right. Are you allowed to say not there? No, I don't know if you're allowed to say, because the last thing I need is fucking Stan Collymore fucking freaking out on me. Fucking hell. Although I'm not in a frock, so I should be okay. Yeah, that's it. So it's like you guys, you're probably just like, I don't get it. But to me, when I read that statement last night, that sentence, that's the last sentence in there, right? I was like, hello. So I'm going to be discussing this on the KopTalk podcast as well. You can get the KopTalk podcast on Spotify, Deezer, the TuneIn app, Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and just download an app, Pocket. It's called Pocket Cast. It's a great app. It's free, etc. All right. So today's Friday. Today I meet my friends later in the afternoon. Hopefully I can meet them. My boy is a Newcastle fan, and he absolutely despises Donald Trump. So it's Friday. You know what Friday means, don't you guys? Yeah! I turned up in it the other week, man, the other Friday. He was fucking raging. I bought this top purely to wind him up. And when I was sat there, he went, there's only one bastard worse than him, and that is fucking Boris. So you know what I did the following Friday? I got a Boris t-shirt. And then, at that Friday, he turned around and he said, well, he's a bastard. But I'll tell you who was another bastard. And he went, and I'm a Labour man. He went, Tony Blair, what a bastard. You know what I did there you go. That's what I did for 3 weeks running. I've had enough now. It got a bit boring and expensive. So yeah, it's Friday, so I'm getting ready to go and wind him up and stress him out a bit. I love triggering people, mate. I like it when people say, you can't do that. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. I'm the fucking opposite, me, guys. Don't let anyone ever tell you what you can and can't do. And I'll tell you something else as well. I've had a few of you come into my live streams recently saying, Dunk, I said this on a Liverpool page, or I said this on Twitter, and people have jumped on me. Don't you stick to your opinions. First of all, don't waste your fucking time, going and arguing with these fucking numpties, right? You've got an opinion about Liverpool Football Club, even if it opposes my opinion, whatever, I don't care, right? You stick to your opinions and never justify your support to anyone. You're a plastic fan. I don't give a fuck what you think I am. I don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Do not give a fuck. Do not justify your support. Whether you're from Liverpool or Libya, it doesn't fucking matter. If you think someone's shit that plays for Liverpool, you speak your man. Do it respectfully. You know, I don't think it's good to come out and go, he's a knobhead. Unless it's me saying that, because I can get away with it. Because I've had haters for years, guys. I ain't bothered with that shit. Now listen, what you do is you say, look, I'm not being funny, guys, but I support him when he wears the colours of Liverpool. I support him, all right, when he represents us. But I don't think he's that good. You know, that's an opinion. You're allowed that. And anyone that tries to fucking do not waste your time with these fucking people. All right, do not waste your time with these fucking people. Keep an eye on Thiago. Someone said yesterday in the comments, you know what I mean? They were like, was it yesterday or the day before? Look, if you've got nothing to say, don't say it all. Well, I tell you what, fuck off. That's what I say to you. Fuck off. That last video about Thiago, there was something to say in it because what I said in it's come fucking true. Just like this, what I say next will come true. Well, all right then, Chubbs. What are you going to say next, big man? Well, I'm going to say... See, the thing is, if I make predictions and they don't come off, people will say, you claim this, but they won't say I was only having a bit of fun. Do you know what I don't know, sometimes I want to keep my opinions to myself. Right, the other day, 3 days ago, I think, when I got told that Liverpool were ramping it up, whatever the fuck that means, I think that was in relation to Gini, right? Because he's already passed the deadline of when the club wanting to know what he was fucking doing. And he's holding out as long as he can, for obvious reasons, right? So the ramping it up, I think, was Liverpool basically planning now, thinking like, right, you know what, he's probably off. Now he might stay, he might fucking stay, don't misquote me. I've no idea. I'm not a Twitter ITK. Hey, I'm not a Twitter ITK. They were on fucking potties when I started KopTalk 22 years ago. Fuck off, I might be a granddad, but fucking so what? So fucking, I'm a cool granddad. All right. So, what was I saying? What was I ranting about? I see, I do this all the time, don't I? Yeah. So they're ramping it up, yeah, because they maybe they want Gini to think, you know what, fuck you, we're gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? So I hope he stays. Personally, I'd rather keep him. Honestly, I would. But I think that's why you're seeing this protracted situation with Thiago. So Liverpool are obviously not going to pay the asking price. We know, we're Liverpool, aren't we? Do you know what I mean? Hello, it's like popping in a shop, innit? Hello, I was just looking at this television here. You've got it on. It's £5,000. This super duper TV. Yeah, £5,000. Yeah. I see it's on offer. You got 500 off today. 4,500. Would you take a tenner for it? That's Michael Edwards, isn't it? All over. Can you imagine going shopping with Michael Edwards? He must be fucking embarrassing. Hey, but I bet he gets a good deal, doesn't he? I think he's a legend, mate. But imagine if you're his missus. Every time you go in a shop and she goes, oh, do you know what? I love this handbag. That's a lovely handbag, that, Michael. That's really nice. How much is it? Oh, it's £200. £200 fucking pound. Hang on a fucking minute. Excuse me. You see this handbag, £200? Will you take 25 pence for it? And think yourself fucking lucky? You will. Ah, fabulous. Michael Edwards, man, that's how he does fucking business. So, listen. Liverpool ramping it up a bit, right? Which would explain, right? Think about these two things tied in. They fucking tied in, right? I said two things. Liverpool ramping it up a bit now, right? So tomorrow, look out for the click. See if the U-turn. They start fucking U-turning. And the important one, Liverpool Echo, put the book. It might become a time. Do you know what I'm saying? It happened. Oh yeah, and that knob jockey that went, if you've got nothing to say, don't fucking say it. Do you know what his next reply was? You don't sound like you're from round here, Liverpool. No, I'm fucking not, and I don't want to be either, because I'm from fucking Yorkshire. I'm from Yorkshire, mate. I'm from Yorkshire, but we're a global fucking club. We're a global club, right? And you need us. Liverpool. If you're from Liverpool, right, I think you are the soul of the club. If you're not from Liverpool and you're a Liverpool fan, I think you're the heart of the club. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I think. That's how I look at it. As long as you got love, Liverpool and you bleed red, that's all that matters, isn't it? Hey, don't be giving me that shit. I've got loads of friends in Liverpool, man. They're not like that. They're not all like that. Don't you be put off, guys. Don't you be put off. When I started supporting Liverpool, I was 6 years old, I think. I was a fucking kid. I had no idea where Liverpool was. By default, I should have supported Leeds United, really. You're not from round here, are you? You don't sound like us. No, I don't fucking sound like you. So fucking what? Neither does that twat there. Eh? Do you, Jurgen? You don't sound like them either, do you? No, because you know what? We're a global club, we're an international club. That's right, that's right. Keep an eye on what that Liverpool clique do. I'm telling you. If you don't get it, don't fucking watch. You know what I'm saying, guys? Keep an eye on that clique. Keep an eye on the clique. I fucking love it when stuff comes right, I'm telling you. Well, all right then. Is he going to sign for us? There we go. Well, look, Jurgen Klopp will not know if Thiago's going to sign for us right now. Michael Edwards won't know that either. So how the fuck can this fucking git know? How could I possibly know that? But we all have an opinion, don't we? We all have an opinion. I think he will. I think he will sign for us. That's just an opinion. It's obviously conditional to two things. One is the price, and two, I think, which influences it significantly, is the Genie situation, right? So Genie, fucking Genie, out of a lamp. There you go. I like him. I really like him. He's so underrated. I do think. I mean, I think there's a chance that he could come in this summer or January. I think that when you start looking at next summer and saying, well, you know, you could get him on a free. First of all, there's no such thing as a free transfer. But I think that's quite some way off, and I think that by that time, if you get to there, you know, the amount of times we've been interested in players that have had contracts running down, and then we've gone, well, maybe look at them in the summer. It very rarely happens, because I think a lot can happen in that amount of time. But you know, if Wijnaldum, if he commits to Liverpool Football Club a little bit longer, just give him the fucking money, right? If he commits, then that takes the urgency off. So Liverpool will be like, hey, look, we're really only going to give you $5 fucking million, so take it or leave it. If he says, no, I'm definitely going, I'm off to Barca or somewhere, Liverpool then have to say, maybe we will have to pay a little bit more for him. So that is why it's been so protracted, that's why it's gone on for so long, guys, right? So Liverpool are interested, there's no doubt about that. There's no doubt. Don't listen to these wankers, these fucking Twitter twats, or these lot in the media, right? They're in the pockets, that are telling you what they want you to know, right? Don't listen to them, because they're starting to U-turn a little bit. So just listen to me. I won't mislead you. I'll do my best. All right. Now I'm not no Twitter ITK. You know this. You know what I'm saying? You know this. But yeah, 22 years on, you know, online doing this shit, you get to know people, and people want to talk and stuff. And a lot of people that work for the club, etc., are Liverpool fans. And some of the journalists, you know, I know journalists at one of the mainstream tabloids, if you like. All of you will know who he is, and all of you will pay attention to what he writes. And, you know, many, many years ago, he said to me, he said, Dunk, you know, there's stuff that I can't put in the paper that I'd like to get out. Maybe you can help me. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and I said, you know what? Let's do it. But I think he set me up once. But we'll talk about that in my infamous fucking book. Talking of books, www.KopTalkDiary.com. I want to see your name come in today on the email telling me that you've sorted one out, because I want to list you in the book. Yeah. I was going to make this video for members of the YouTube channel only, but I wanted to get it out because I thought it was really important to get it to everyone, because what I said about, it's not me. Like, I don't want no prizes. I don't want people to go, you're right. I know I'm fucking right. DKB. No, what I mean is, like, it verifies the source, doesn't it? The friend. I don't like using the word source or contact. It verifies them. What they said has happened. Although you could argue that the bit where they said Liverpool have ramped it up, we've got no proof of that. We've got no proof that Liverpool have ramped it up. And like I said to them, I was like, ramped it up, what does that even fucking mean? So ramped it up probably means, come on, let's get it done. We'll give you another $5. That's Liverpool splashing the cash. Fucking $5. He must be from Yorkshire, that fucking Michael Edwards or something. I don't know. I like him. Right, I'm off. So I'll let you know how my mate goes this afternoon with his tea. He goes mental when he sees that tea. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't give a fuck about politics and all that. People getting triggered and wound up by it all. Get a fucking life. Seriously, they're all a shower of shit. But if it winds someone up, you know, people telling me, you know, all these these woke, I mean, I'm not woke, guys, I'm half asleep. I can't be doing with all them fucking knobheads, can you? And I'll tell you what, here's a little bit of advice for you if you live in America, right? Here's a little bit of advice for you, especially if you're black, right? Listen, when a police officer says, stop, don't do that, we'd like a word with you, come here, turn around, don't do that, just do as you're fucking told, and you might not get fucking shot. That's just an observation that I've seen from years of watching videos where police are fucking shooting people to pieces in America. There's a little, there's one thing that I keep noticing in all these videos. They're not doing as they're fucking told, right? Now, you know me, I don't like to be told what to do. But when a police officer says, do this, I go, absolutely, officer. There's no point resisting. Would you resist arrest in America? No, you wouldn't resist arrest in Spain either, because we'll smash your fucking head in with a truncheon here. It's not like in England where you go, fuck off, pig, I'll do what I want. In fact, hand over your truncheon, and the police in England are like that. There you go, there's my truncheon. You go, fuck off, now sit down. And coppers like that, okay. That's police for you in the UK, not in Spain and not in America. There's a fucking respect in these countries. And that's what you lot need back in the UK, some fucking respect. That's right. Hey, I'm in a great mood today. I'm going live now on here. Fuck knows if this video made any sense, but I know that the majority of you are pretty switched on because you've been messaging me privately or in the chats, etc., saying, following on from your last video, Dunk, and we've seen this on the members' website as well, actually, someone said, these people have now said this, this, and this. You called it. It's not me calling it, it's someone else calling it. I'm just a messenger, you know what I'm saying? Keep an eye on them. I've got to be honest with you, the one I'm watching more than anyone is James Pearce. I want to see what James Pearce says more than anybody. I know that Bascom said a bit. I know that Hughes has said a bit. Melissa Reddy, I couldn't give a fuck what she said. I couldn't give a fuck what she says. Because she said, Melissa Reddy said it's got nothing to do with money, Thiago. Our interested. He had nothing to do with money. Yeah. Just fucking put the fucking kettle on. Is that sexist? Good. I'm fucking glad it is. And don't get me started on fucking Phil Thompson leaving Sky Sports either. No, I'm not going there. I'm not having a conversation about that. Hey, there'll be screenshots of me later online. There'll be screenshots of me later. We're going, look at him, fatty Oldham, Trump, out of context. Still do it, yeah, still do it. I don't do it. See what I'm saying? Fuck him. Hey, fuck him, man. Let's have a nice day. Let's have a nice weekend. You have a nice weekend. I'm gonna jog on now. Not jog because there's no ice cream vans around here. But you know what I'm saying, guys? I'm gonna jog on. I'm telling you, keep an eye on what they're up to. www.KopTalkDiary.com. Make a fat man happy. All right, fat lives matter. Fat lives matter.